What's going on? It's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life, Mars, and I promise gonna do a little dance while they still playing your song. So this story is about a guy by the name of Keith Thomas. Rest in peace to Keith Thomas. Uh, I initially met Keith when I was about 19 years old, man. I was 19 years old. I had just got arrested for armed robbery in DeKalb County. Mind you, I'm not a successful criminal. I am a horrible criminal. I was arrested for armed robbery in 1996. Um, I was caught inside of a grocery store, inside of an English grocery store on Howell Mill Road or Hugh Howell Road, one of those roads. So as I am in the store with my co-defendants, uh, we are robbing the grocery store. While we are robbing the grocery store, the police pulled up for a pack of cigarettes. This is a true story. I cannot make this up. Um, it was just not in my cards to be a criminal. I am the most unsuccessful criminal in the state of Georgia. I suck at it. I'm not a real street dude. I suck at it. So, lo and behold, I get locked up. This is my first time having a real charge, and I hit DeKalb County on fire. They have charged me for every grocery store that, for every cash register that is in the store. So I've got a number of armed robberies. Of course, they eventually reduce these charges, but their goal was to just make sure that I was not able to bond out. And they were successful. I could not bond out. I didn't have the money that they was asking for. So while I'm in the county jail, when I'm in the county jail, I am running with a bunch of young guys. So these guys, some of the guys I know from the street, some of them we just kind of clicked up because, you know, that's what young guys do when they get to jail. So while we're in jail, man, I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about people, and I'm learning about crackheads. So I'm not bonding out. I'm gonna be here for a while, and it's starting to sink in. The little team I had, bro, we was as ignorant as they came. We was not with no rehabilitation. We was not with no trying to do the right thing. Uh, we was all about just some ignorant stuff, bro. Just stupid stuff that teenagers be on. So all the guys in the dorm would want to watch the news or the Falcons game or anything. But we had figured out that if you take a paper clip in the Cobb County Jail, if you take a paper clip and you put it in the back of the TV, you could watch what they call the box. You could you can watch music videos. And they weren't playing them, but on maybe 10 videos, they were just in rotation. But we're in a place where it's no music, there's no real entertainment. So man, this is all we watching. We just watching the box. And when the older guys wanted to watch the news, I was like, bro, we ain't watching no news. And I ain't like sports. I ain't like to watch sports on TV. So we ain't watching no sports. So I remember Keith came in because he had the traditional drug addict tendencies. He came in, he slept for 3 days. He slept for 3 days. And on the third day, he arose. When he arose, he was a smooth talking guy. But in my mind, he was a junkie. And I didn't understand that people who have drug addictions are still people. That's where I was, dumb at. I didn't realize that, these people should be respected as well. And so I did not respect him. I wasn't respecting nobody. I'm like, bro, they about to give me a pocket full of years, and I'm gonna have to do this time the best way I know how. So me and Keith did play chess for some sometime, and but I seen his ways, and I was like, bro, this a smoker. He's not even bathing on a regular basis. So one day, man, we was doing something. They wanted to watch something on TV, and I was like, bro, we watching the box, we watching music videos. And Keith, he had a voice all of a sudden, and I could not respect his voice. I didn't care what you wanted to watch or nobody else. And out the blue, man, Keith punched me in my mouth, bro. Keith punched me in my mouth, and I understood at that point right there that this was a grown man. Now we fought. Me and Keith fought. He didn't knock me out. I didn't knock him out. Uh, I think my strategy was to try to hold his arms, and it was more like a wrestling type situation. And they moved both of us. They moved both of us. I got moved to another dorm. My security got raised, but this was just the first of many fights that I would get in the county jail. So time goes on. I don't see Keith until I'm in diagnostics. I'm at Jackson State Prison. I'm in diagnostic, and I see Keith, and I am plotting because the detail that I had was I was an orderly, like a dorm orderly. So I would be the guy that's responsible for sweeping and mopping the rain, which was really like a cap because I was hustling. I was um helping guys get lights. I was moving stuff from one cell to another cell, and I was getting paid for this. And I seen Keith before Keith seen me. And in my mind, I was like, by law, I gotta go upside his head with this mop ring. I got to. I got the mop ring. I see him, and then he saw me see him. And he kind of brushed it off. He was like, "Hey, what's up, Butler? Such and such, such and such." He was a smooth talker. So I didn't do nothing to him. And in retrospect, I think that had he met me with some type of confrontational response, I probably would have. I probably would have done something to Keith. So when I go to prison, when I get shipped out to Alto, I never see Keith. I never heard nothing about Keith. I never see Keith ever again in life. Ever again in life. And when I come home, mind you, I got locked up in 1996. I come home in 2006. When I come home, my goal is to try to do something to help my community. And I was wholeheartedly invested in trying to help people stay out of the situation that I had been in because it was just an undesirable environment, bro. Prison is stupid. Prison is dumb. And then when I started doing the math on uh just my criminal history, I'm like, bro, you didn't even have a long run. Like, it just cost you a whole lot of time. Let's just say I robbed this grocery store and I got $100,000, which I didn't. I didn't get no money from this place. But let's just hypothetically say that I got $100,000. If we break this down and we do the math, bro, that is $10,000 a year. I literally could have worked at McDonald's flipping the fries and made more than $10,000 a year. That's why I've deemed myself the worst criminal in the state of Georgia. I suck at breaking the law. My ability to determine if a lick is sweet or not, it sucks. That is not my calling. That is not what the Lord got for me. So I come home and I'm doing this volunteer work. I started doing volunteer work with DeKalb County with Mr. Brown. Yep. Same here, bro. 9 years for no money. Bro, it's crazy. Because when I started doing the math on stuff, I'm like, bro, that don't make sense. And now, Raymond, this is what I do. Because I still got homeboys who be thinking that I be thinking about, like, trying to help people. And, I'm on this side of the law. When they be talking to me about stuff that they want to do, bro, all I can hear is the time. I'll be like, yeah, that's about 20 years right there. I don't want no parts of that shit, my boy. I'm good on it. So I'm in DeKalb County, bro. I'm helping out, but I don't really know how. Like, my heart in the right place, but my skill set is a tad bit on the low end because I'm fresh out the chain gang, and I just throwed myself into trying to help. But I made Okay, then I just left work, bro. I just left the Cobb County Court. This is the crazy part, bro. I just left the Cobb County Courthouse, which is feet away from the Cobb County Jail. And I was explaining to the young ladies that I mentor to that, man, I get paid to talk. And years ago, I was sitting in this building, bro, and they didn't pay me nothing, paying my ass no mind. But so I started doing all this volunteer work. I ended up working with some of the people over at Morehouse. Um, um, I worked with AJ Sabri with the PIC program. I started working with Dr. Hall. I started working with Coach Steele. I just, all these powerful people, I started getting up on them and getting up with them. And then I started just like paying attention to what was going on. One of my mentors told me, Coach Steele, he said, hey, man, I understand you want to do the work, but in order for me to pay you, you have to get some type of certification that is recognized by the state. And so there are a list of these skill sets or these classes that you can take. You can take substance abuse, DUI, family violence, anger management. It's just an array of them. But the one that really stuck out to me was anger management. So I saved up my money and I went back to school for anger management. Mind you, when I came home, I didn't know that if you had a high school diploma, you qualified for the Hope Scholarship. I think that's what it was called. So I went to Atlanta Tech, bro, and got my associates in marketing at Atlanta Tech. I also didn't know that if you had a full load, bro, they give you a check. These people gave me like $4,000, $4,287 to be exact. I know this because I used my first financial aid check to buy my first ice cream truck and my first 2 moonwalks. And I didn't even have a trailer for my moonwalks. The moonwalks are the inflatable tents that the kids jump in at the birthday parties. 2025, bro, I got like 20 moonwalks. I got cotton candy, snow cone, popcorn machines. Here go one of my hats right here. Front time moonwalk, bro. I've been doing business with my financial aid check that I got from Atlanta Tech, bro, for almost 20 years, man. And I'm thankful. So, but within this, I started moving, and people see that I'm wholeheartedly trying to put in that work. So while I'm putting in this work, I ended up doing a program in Clayton County, and this was the one that was with Morehouse and the School of Medicine or whatnot, and I would just have to place kids for 90 days, youth challenge, teens, all this stuff. So after that, I started working at BWB. BWB was a program, mind you, this was also around the time where I put in my paperwork to get a pardon from the state. So I ended up getting a full pardon from the state, and I eventually got this right here. I got to show you this right here. Because a lot of people be thinking, man, this dude just be running his mouth. I ain't got no whole lot of money in here. But what I do have is where that thing is. Is that it right there? That's it right there. Let me try to cover up some of this. I guess I'll cover up. Anyway, bro, I got this right here. I got my license to carry. So you can only get one of these if I need to go renew this thing too. It expires on 10. Let's see, so October. Okay. So I got a couple months. So I go to school for anger management. I go to a doctor, what's his name? He's in Atlanta. I can't think of, but he worked with the police officer, he worked with everybody. So I go down here and Gary Bird. I go do my anger management, pay my money, get my certification. Then when I got my certification for anger management, I went and got a business license. We manage anger. I don't have no business card, but if you look me up, I'm online. And if somebody goes to court right now and they get sentenced to anger management, they can come to me and, bro, I can tell you, I do an assessment and I do the classes. But my anger management is different because I've been in the system and I understand sometimes the mindset of somebody who's been incarcerated for an extended amount of time. So I'm at BWB. We're at 777 Cleveland Road, Cleveland Avenue. This is a big white building on Cleveland Avenue. We was on the 6th floor. And so my responsibility as a case manager was this. I was responsible for going inside the prison system. And I would work with individuals who had done 20, 25, 30 years or more. And I would go in and I would establish a relationship with them 6 months prior to their release. So then when they came home and they was in the program, it wouldn't be like I was telling them what to do. They actually taught me how to do proper case management, where you don't go in and say, well, this is what you're going to do. This. No, I go in and I ask them, what do you need help with? You need help with housing? Okay. You need help with a job? What kind of job you want? I work for you. I'm your case manager. I'm going to go out here. So when you come home, I already know your situation. So it's about 6 case managers. None of them, the case managers, have been to prison except for me. But don't nobody know this. Don't nobody know this because I ain't even known it, bro. I'm really sincerely here to help, and I'm getting paid to do this. So I do have one situation where I go into Phillips State Prison. I go into Phillips State Prison. I'm having lunch with the with the wardens. It's so funny because one of the wardens there was also a warden at Alto, and he didn't know who I was. When I go in there, I'm suited and booted with a tuxedo, bro. I see one of my homeboys that I did time with, and he walking in the hallway, and when he see me, he do like a double take. I say, I give him that look like, now ain't the time, bro. We will talk about it. Yes, it's me. It's me. It's not somebody. It's me. We'll talk about this at another time. I'm conducting business right now, my guy. So, lo and behold, in the morning on Mondays is when we would get like new people who were coming on our caseload. So one day we're sitting in the office and I get this name, and this name is Keith Thomas. And I say to myself, I never forgot Keith Thomas' name because when I was 19, this dude punched me in my mouth. This dude punched me in my mouth. Bro, when this man walked in the office, and we seen each other, bro, we just kind of looked at each other, man, and laughed. And the weird part is, man, is that we got real cool with each other. He was on my caseload, and I'll tell you this, on my caseload, he was one of the guys that I could really depend on because the program that we had, they had a house on in Decatur on, damn, I can't think of it. It's over there about a hemp, right around the corner from right around the corner from the old East Lake Meadows. So Keith Thomas, who punched me in my mouth when I was 19, when we was in the when we was in the Carroll County Jail, is on my caseload. So, bro, I helped him get a job. He was a hard worker. He was smart too, man. The dude was smart. And what I did not understand about him, and it didn't come out till later, is that I'm good with people who have anger issues. But a person who has a substance abuse issue, that's not my specialty. Because some of the signs he was displaying, I didn't understand them. So here we are. Now, remember, I told you in the story when I went to Atlanta Tech, when I came home, I got a financial aid check and I bought some inflatable tents. So Keith Thomas actually used to help me deliver my moonwalks, bro. I helped this brother get his driver's license, and I had two jobs. And I was running the business at the time. So I would do my case management in the daytime, and then I would go work third shift at it was a recycling plant out in Cobb County, and it was right next to a jail. I cannot think of the name of it. West Rock. I used to work at West Rock. My brother Aaron, whom I was locked up with, made me a third shift supervisor at a recycling plant, bro. And he taught me how to, shouts out to Aaron Williams, bro. That dude taught me how to talk to people on a managerial level. He taught me how to keep my paperwork in point and cover myself. And he taught me about human resources and how you never cross human resources. But that brother gave me an opportunity, and he taught me how to interact with people that was more motivating. Because I'm thinking, because I'm in charge, you got to do what I tell you. That's not how you get certain things done. Sometimes you got to encourage. You got to understand what the people, you got to exercise empathy and all these other things. So Keith Thomas is on my caseload, and I have a situation where I have contracts with schools. At this time, I had a contract with Clayton County, so I would deliver for their fall festivals anytime they had a little situation. But Keith already knew how to drop my stuff off and pick my stuff up, and I would pay him accordingly. What I didn't know at the time is that Keith was back smoking drugs. And so our relationship was cool, but he was slowly, I don't know what they call it when a person starts getting back into their drug smoking ways. I forget what it's called, but there's a term for it. And I wasn't clinically mature enough to recognize the signs that he was showing me. So when Clayton County school system called me and say that the moonwalks that you dropped off earlier, nobody's come to pick them up. Okay, I hit the panic button goes off. So I talked to Keith. He picked the equipment up. Now he's supposed to come meet me at my job so I can get my truck and then I can pay for him to go home. I call, he don't pick the phone up. I always have two phones. I call Keith on my other phone. He pick up. When he pick up, he talking sideways. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Such and such. He was like, yeah, man, I done made some different plans and such. And I'm like, you done made some different plans. I'm like, bro, what's going on? He hung up. I called back. I'm like, bro, what? He won't pick the phone up. So I'm calling everybody that I know that knows him, and they reaching out to Keith. Man, I got stranded at work. Keith stole my truck, man. Keith stole my truck, my computer, my equipment. He stole all my stuff, bro. He stole all my stuff, and I'm sitting here looking crazy. It's to the point he's in Clayton County, and I hate to have to call the police on people, but here's the reality of the situation. You are riding around in my vehicle that I have insurance on, that I have a tag on, and I understand it's supposed to be this keep it real thing. But if you do something to anybody while you're in my vehicle, I'm gonna be held responsible. So I called Clayton County Police. I called the police, and I had to put a police report out on Keith, bro. I had to. And weeks later, they found my truck. I had a Dodge Ram 1500. They found that Dodge Ram 1500 on the side of the road. What I come to understand is this. You can have a crack habit, and you can drive a Dodge Ram 1500, but at this time, gas prices was high. You can't smoke crack and put gas in a Dodge Ram 1500. It's just not gonna happen. So I get my vehicle back. At the time, my 27-year-old, whom was born while I was in chain gang, is in either middle school or high school at the time. And I pick her up every morning. Now, on another note, when I did not have a vehicle, I had a credit card, so I could have rented a vehicle. But because I gave him my keys, it was some mumbo jumbo about it not really being theft because I gave him the keys. He just didn't come back. My homeboy, Bobby Miller, BJ, whom I was locked up with, when he seen, because I put pictures of my truck on Facebook, I was like, man, if you see this truck, man, call the police, call me. He got my equipment, got all my stuff. Mind you, I don't have the number of moonwalks that I have now, bro. I had a handful of moonwalks. I'm just getting out the ground, and I'm getting a good stride. But I don't have nothing now. I don't have anything. I'm catching rides to places. My homeboy BJ came through. He had just bought a burgundy Dodge Ram 1500. Bro, that man told me, come get my truck, bro. Come get the truck. So what you mean? He said, man, I heard that somebody got your truck, bro. I got the truck for you. Come get the truck. Drive it till you figure out what's going on. Bro, he came through like people. This is somebody I was locked up with. But what a lot of people understand, what some people don't understand, once you go through something with somebody, bro, y'all form a brotherhood. I'm closer to people that I was locked up with than I am. But anyways, so I get my truck back. One day I'm going to pick my daughter up, and something just tell me just clean the truck out. Clean your truck out. So when I clean the truck out, if you got a $1,500 round, you know that back seat, it flips up. So I'm cleaning. Mind you, I got a couple of laptops around here right now, but at the time, bro, I had one laptop. He stole that. He stole everything. But as I'm cleaning my truck out, bro, God is my witness, bro. There is a used crack pipe up under my seat. And at the time, I was like, man, what if I had got pulled over and I had my daughter with me, who I'm just now starting to form a decent relationship with because I've missed 9 years out of her life because my stupid butt went to jail. And I was like, had I got pulled over with her in the car and the police for whatever reason wanted to check my vehicle, bro, I would have had a weird time trying to explain why I got used crack pipes in my truck. So things eventually get back to normal. I'm still in the moonwalk game. And bro, I see Keith Thomas one day. This is years later. I see Keith Thomas. And when I seen him and he seen me and I seen him see me, we locked eyes and I sped up on the gas and I kept on going down County Road. I kept on going. I didn't try to talk to him. I didn't chase him. I didn't do anything to him because being in the position that I'm in, I'm not a rich man. I am not the wealthiest person who done came home, but a lot of people have confided and they trust in me. And I know that if I mess up, I don't mess up for just me, bro. I mess up for somebody that's gonna come along after me and they gonna have plans that's 10 times better than mine. They work ethic gonna be better than mine. So I'm not gonna trick myself into no situation where I could go back to jail. Man, I got politicians, I got police officers, I got judges, I got people that really gave me a chance to do something. And I'm not gonna mess that up. I ain't gonna mess that up. So, bro, I just kept on moving, man. I kept on moving, bro. Now Keith later died. I found out he died of cancer. Um, but that's the story in a nutshell, man. I did learn a lot about myself during that situation. I learned that God will test you, man, and through maturity and through faith, that man, He'll bless you with so much more, bro. Because my business is still thriving. Now, I have another story, but I'm gonna wait for a later date because I ended up giving that truck to my little brother when he came home from prison. And hold on, this is a story right here. Oh, this is a weird story too. Hold on. If you go to YouTube, not YouTube, but you could just Google man robs massage parlor. Hold on, massage parlor in what was that? That was in Tyrone, Georgia. If you put that in, this story will pop up. Let's go news. Hold on, I want to see the story so you can see the images, news, videos. Go to a video.
We have new information and video tonight of a fake cop who robbed a Tyrone business.
Fox 5's Doug Evans has the story. Hold on. So Bubba McCaster say what kind of business you have. I got a moonwalk service, like the inflatable tents that the kids jump in at the birthday parties, and I'm a certified anger management specialist throughout the state of Georgia, bro. I just left a class of 16 at-risk females, and I'm teaching them emotional intelligence with, I know you ain't asked for all that, with the name of the program is, the curriculum is centered around creating better relationships, better friendships, or whatnot. So with that truck, I gave it to my brother. My brother, now, crazy story. We at Alto, I get locked up for armed robbery. I'm 19 years old. Excuse me. And my little brother come in right after me. Same charge. This is one of the reasons why I do the work that I do, because, bro, it's nothing like the look in a mother's eyes when both of her sons sitting in chain gang. So here we is, both of us dumb and dumber. Dumb and dumber, sitting in visitation, bro. And like my mama was a school teacher, bro. Like she did everything she could to keep us out the nonsense. And I feel like because I got into the BS, my little brother got into the BS. So I come home in 06. I want to tell you that it was all peaches and cream. It went, bro. I still had to learn a lesson. Now I never went back to jail unless they paid me to. But my brother came home. He stayed home 6 months, and then him and my brother-in-law tried to rob a bank. He got locked up. When you try to rob a bank, that's federal. So he went to the federal penitentiary. He come home. When he come home, I give him, because now I still have a Dodge Ram 1500, but because I'm trying to keep all my trucks, all my vehicles like a company color, I like the Dodge Ram, bro. So I went and got me a later version. This one is a 4-wheel drive, which is a real truck. The other Dodge was a 2-wheel drive. So I give him this truck. This was last December. And then I look on the news. Me and him had a misunderstanding because he paroled out to my house. I ended up kicking him out my house. I was like, bro, your energy wrong. It's not meshing. I ain't no real spiritual person, but your energy is weird. It's weird to me right now, bro. And a couple of weeks later, I look on the news and I see this.
Tyrone police have given Fox 5 News new video of the suspect and his getaway car. Here's video of what police say is an older model red Dodge Ram pickup truck. Now take a look at the suspect. Police say he's a black male. He appears to be dressed like a cop. Here's what Tyrone...
That's my little bro. In the truck, the first truck I ever paid off, that's the truck. That's the truck. That's a whole nother story. He back locked up now. That's a whole nother story. But that is a testimony to a lot of times, bro, when we be in situations because we know people who are in the streets, or we know people who they just gonna keep it real and all this goofy shit, bro, we'll end up tricking ourselves off the street on some humbug, on some not saying nothing. Not that we'll actively get into the nonsense or get our hands dirty, because that's where we come from, bro. I thought I was surgical with the pistol. I thought that the pistol was like, bro, I'm finna make it happen. I don't even need no drugs, bro. You give me a cup of Kool-Aid, I'm laying the whole trap down. That's just what I'm on. So I have that that's a part of me, but that's the old me. But then when little bro come home, he on some more stuff, bro. He was just like, this dude was on some more stuff. And I was just like, the federal parole officer came to my house, made sure I had all my guns locked up. This dude paroled out to my house. So now we have a situation where you have my truck that I gave you, you're on federal parole, and you try to rob a massage parlor out in Tyrone, Georgia. You got to be the dumbest. You got to be the dumbest person in the world, bro. This thing broke my mama heart. So what I did do is, when I kicked bro out my house, because I was like, bro, my plan was, I'll say, last time you came home, you stayed home for 6 months. I say, bro, you can stay at my house 6 months. You ain't got to pay no rent. I'm going to give you a vehicle that works. It's paid for. You ain't got to make no payments. So when I see this on the news, bro, you paroled out to my house. You in a truck that I gave you. Bro, I drive the same color truck. When the police don't start doing, because they coming with a warrant. They coming, bro. They coming. And I'm like, bro, you just put the family in a weird situation, because now I got to worry about when I walk out with my child, we going to summer camp, because this happened like in the summertime. Bro, you can get me and my child gunned down. Then when I kicked you out, you had to change your address to mama address. Then when that took, I'm like, bro, my mama's 70-something years old, bro. You're not thinking. And I'm not making an excuse for them, but sometimes people can do so much time that that's all that their mind can fathom. They can't fathom getting out here and getting these calluses on your hand, bro. This is not drug. These are not drug hands. I don't do mixtapes. I don't do pimping, boy. I pick stuff up and put it down. You hear me, Jack? And I want to tell you, I pay my bills on time all the time. Sometimes I don't. The money on the way. Somebody gonna pay me to do something. I don't care if I got to get out here and shovel shit. If that's what's gonna keep me free, bro, that's what I'm gonna do. Name of this page is stay out of prison, not by coincidence, bro. That is an opportunity, bro. I've been given my freedom, been given the pardon, bro. I got an opportunity to be alive. I'm over here drinking Kool-Aid and shit. I can go to sleep when I want to. Man, that's the best gift in the world. You hear me? So that didn't have nothing to do with it. But but there's a thin line between keeping it real, bro. Even when we see somebody talking some nonsense, if you know better, bro, you got to say something, man. Cause that dude about to bump his head. And us that have already bumped our heads, bro, we know how to talk to these people, some of these people. Bro, if somebody's around you and you know they about to bump their head, even though they might not listen, bro, you still got an obligation to say something. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, and then I'm gonna end this live because I'm hungry. A lot of my teachers that was trying to talk to me, bro, I didn't hit them in until I got locked up. Mr. Lockwood, Derek B. Lockwood, bro, was my Georgia history teacher at Sequoia Middle School. That man used to be telling me, he was like, man, you smart. And he used to tell me to pull my pants up. And bro, I didn't hear this dude, bro. I didn't hear this dude until I got locked up, man. But then when I came home and I started working with kids, bro, I heard Mr. Lockwood come up out me, bro. I was like, do me a favor, because I never tell you. I was like, bro, do me a favor, pull your pants up while we. I don't want to see your underwear. I said, damn, that's Mr. Lockwood, bro. I called Mr. Lockwood crying. I called him crying, but I had these men around me, bro. I had Mr. Lockwood. I had Coach Nord, rest in peace, at Cross Keys High School. I had Mr. Lee at Corn Middle School. All these brothers tried to, man, them dudes tried to tell me, man, you smart, bro. You can do something. But I'm too cool for school, bro. Too school. And it cost me 10 years of my life. But it cost me 10 years of my life. But when I put in that work, bro, I be trying to get them 10 years back. I can't get my 10 years back. But if I can keep this one up out of there, it's equivalent to that. So if I went and I did 10, so you ain't got to do none, shit, that's what I'm on. I can live with that. I can roll with that. And it's no different from during the civil rights movement. Sister Martha, bro, this is just a hypothetical person. Bro, she got hit with, you're going to hear me say this a lot, bro. She got hit with a water hose. She got bit by a dog. She got beat up, killed. These are all the people, white, black, all kinds of people that stood up for something. And bro, they don't get to see the victory. They don't get to see what's happening at the finish line, but they put in that work. So I'm gonna put in that work, and maybe somebody else gonna come home, or somebody else gonna add to the situation, and they gonna help, and then they gonna help. So that's why it's important for me not to fuck up what I got going on. I ain't sneaking nobody nothing. I ain't got no nonsense going on. I'll hear you out, but like I say, I got my spidey senses to go off, and you'll be talking to me, and I'll be adding up the prison years. You'll be like, yeah, man, I got this play for such and such. I'll be like, 5, 10, 15. Nah, I'm good, my boy. And I don't even preach to him and be like, man, you ought to not do that. If you call me back, I would point out to that individual, strategically point out to him, hey, man, bro, I remember when you did this, man, and you did that. I'll bring up some legal stuff that they did to just try to inspire them to go do something legal, bro, because prison fucking sucks. It's time-consuming. The Kool-Aid is bad. The dress code is shitty. There's no women. It's hot. And I don't like the motherfucking menu. I'm good. I'm going to ride this freedom thing out, see where it take me. So if you know somebody that need to hear some of these messages, man, we in Atlanta, bro. I'm working with the kids. I'm working with the kids in the school. I'm working with the kids in the juvenile. I'm working with the kids on probation. When they come to probation, bro, I'm trying to get them off probation. If you get sentenced to anger management, bro, I'm going to give you something that you really going to learn. I'm not going to give you answers and then you give these answers right back to me, bro. We got to work on a shifting of the paradigm. We got to change the way that we think. We got to change the shit that we consume. We listening to all this shit with all this rap that they calling art. And that's a whole nother conversation. I'm going to end this because I keep on going, bro. Man, I appreciate y'all. Raymond, Bubble, bro, I appreciate y'all because it's this that'll keep stuff going, bro. It creates a conversation. It creates a dialogue, man. And everybody else that's on here, man, everybody that's coming. I did a live last night, bro. That thing got views on it. I was like, people actually listening. It's encouraging. I don't get paid a whole lot of money off this, but one day I'm gonna make enough money off this where I don't have to have these calluses on my hand. I'm still gonna deliver moonwalk because that's my business. And some of the kids that are in the program, you got to show these people. You can't be telling them, oh, don't sell drugs, don't rob, bro. You got to show them that, hey man, I took some money, I invested in something, bro. It's working. I'm licensed in the state, bro. I'm certified with the state. I'm legally making money. I'm legally paying bills. You see what I'm saying? If we don't show them that, if we just tell them, don't do this, don't do, then you leave them. What the fuck? What they supposed to do? You got to show them. So when they be on, one dude, he just had to pay his senior dues. Hey man, come out here and clean. It's wintertime now, but it's January. Shit, February gonna start getting warm. When we get to March, I'm gonna be putting these boys to work. When you order a moonwalk from me, you don't just get a moonwalk. What you get is an opportunity to help the community out, because I'm gonna show these guys. And guess what? You can be stronger than me. What you got to do is find out what makes sense to you, and then we need to start investing in it. We need to start putting it in it. Otherwise, what we doing? If we ain't getting ourselves ready to boss up and man up, we getting ourselves ready for jail. And we already know what's going on inside the Georgia Department of Corrections. Them guys is dying daily. I don't want to say it ain't no hope, but humans are not treating humans the way they should, bro. And that's just a simple situation, man. Look, I appreciate y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Oh, man, listen to something to fill you up, bro. If it's not this, listen to Pressure Washing. That's a good one. It's not, but it's already weird. Hey, bro, listen to me. I might have some business for you. And what I don't know where you at with it, bro. Don't stop it. Just keep going. And sometimes, bro, we gotta work our regular jobs and do our business on. But that's the mindset, bro. You're in Alabama, bro. I was just in Alabama too. The property in Alabama is cheap as fuck. I just bought 10 acres in Thompson, Georgia, and then I was in Alabama. I couldn't figure out why. That's a whole nother conversation. Earlier tapped in there. Appreciate that, bro. Swindle TV. Appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna subscribe. Everybody that's on here, I'm gonna subscribe, bro. I appreciate the support, man. For real. Yeah, but that pressure washing, my nephew Jeremiah, he started a pressure washing business, man. But that's what we got to do. It started with something like that, bro. I started with 2 moonwalks, bro. I paid when I got my financial aid check from Atlanta Tech, bro. I bought 2 moonwalks for like, one was $350, the other one was like $400. I still got my first 2 moonwalks down in my basement. They're a little old, but I ain't gonna sell them. That's how I got started. That's what paid for everything. Them 2 moonwalks paid for my motorcycle. You hear me? So that was going on, but it just started with something small, bro. And I ain't had no trailer. I had a little makeshift trailer, bro, and I had a red Tahoe. And I would just put the moonwalk in the back of the Tahoe. Bro, I would deliver moonwalk for $60. But you take this past season, bro, I made enough money to where I ain't have to do nothing else. I was just a moonwalk man. Same thing this year. When moonwalk season coming to play, bro, we got dunk machines. I'm trying to get the little ride around tractor, but it started with a pressure washer, bro. It started because if I ain't have moonwalks, never buy cars. I always buy trucks because I can put a lawnmower on that truck. I can put a pressure washer on that truck. Somebody always needs some move. Right now, I have ads on Facebook Marketplace. Well, we just move stuff, bro. I can come move some stuff and make $200 or $300 in a day. Legal work is legal work. I don't care how you get it, but one pressure washer turns to another pressure washer. And then when you start learning what's going on, now, bro, you got the obligation to teach somebody else how to do that, how you get in the game. Bro, that's a grown man talk right there. You hear me? If you got a truck, bro, you always can. I don't give a. Somebody needs some move, man. Believe that. Somebody needs some move. And I ain't beyond. Picking up, it been time where I see some metal or something that I can take to the scrapyard, but I'll put it on the back of the truck. I'm just being honest. We know how to do the dirt, bro. We know how to sell drugs. We know how to shoot. Hey, man, all this shit come with a prison sentence, man. It is way more doper to be free. It's way more doper to be free, man. So, man, let me know. I got a gang of stories, but I try to have my stories to mean something because we can get on here and talk about how you did this and all that. Hey, man, like I said in this video, bro, I'm a horrible criminal. If I start doing the math on stuff, man, I'm a horrible criminal. Uh, it just ain't in my calling. It just turned out to be one of the most time-consuming things I've ever done in my life. But look, like, share, subscribe, man. Hit the like button. It alters the algorithm, bro. When you leave comments on this, bro, it helped me out. My page is monetized, and I got another. I'm gonna tell you how God worked with me. I said to myself, I'm tired of working on these trucks. I'm tired of doing this, bro, because I feel like I can help somebody in another way. Contract start building up. Contract start building up. Bro, I got 2 pages. I submitted for those pages to get monetized. Man, they got monetized in the same day. How? A lot of people can't get 1 page monetized. Let me tell you, God want me to run my mouth. God want me to run. I got 2 pages that got monetized. Now, I ain't made but 7 cents on 1 page, maybe $30 on the other page, but I got the momentum going. And I ain't gonna never run out of stuff to talk about because it ain't gonna never be enough help that could be added to the system. I have not ate, and I did leave a class, and when I left class, I came straight and hopped on this computer, man. So I appreciate y'all, bro. I appreciate the support. Know that, man, one of y'all left a comment, bro. I think it was Raymond, bro. That thing almost hit me with tears, bro. I was sitting in front of the courthouse, man, and it was just like, bro, I'm fucking with you. I don't know what the actual message was, bro, but it wasn't a whole long out thing. It just like, but when you see real people having a real response and you just putting your heart out there, you really trying to help, bro. When somebody say something, man, it feel good doing the right thing, bro. It feel good to do the right fucking thing, man. All this we cheering on the bullshit, man. It as a man to walk upright, bro. It feel good to do the right fucking thing and to be on the right side of the law. And that's just real shit, boy. It feel good to do the right thing. And to come home, no, and I ain't trying to miss no days. I got a grandson, bro. I'm a grandpa now. I'm not even trying to explain to the man what jail is. Them 10 acres, though, guess what? I got 10 acres in straight raw land in Thompson, Georgia. Get what? He not going to have some of the issues that we have, bro. I'm going to make sure that if I ain't got nothing but some trailer parks out there or something, I'm going to put something out there, but he going to have his own property, bro. He going to have his own property. But salute to the real man out there, bro. If it's something that you want me to touch on, man, let it be known. We'll get to it. I read all comments, bro. I'm responding to all comments, man, because I appreciate you. I'm subscribing to your page. I encourage you to start your own page because you just never know, man. You got a truth. You got something that somebody need to hear. If we don't pass this shit on to them, bro, we can't get mad because they don't stand up, bro. We got a moral obligation to these people. I know I've been saying I'm going to get out, but I'm going to really get out, man. I appreciate y'all. Best day of my life. Stay out of prison because Kool-Aid sucks.